On this day, October 16th, 1555, Hugh Latimer was burned at the stake under the rule and reign of Queen Mary I in England. But why is Hugh Latimer such an important figure in church history? Well, for starters, he was an English and Anglican reformer. He was preaching specifically for doctrines in favor of doctrines like sola scriptura, which says that scripture alone is the primary rule for faith and practice. In fact, the only rule for faith and practice in the church. He preached against idolatry in the church, mainly images of Christ, which he deemed were second commandment violations. And especially what got him burned at the stake was his preaching against the corruptions in the Catholic Church. So during when he was a pastor, Queen Mary came in and she sought to deform what had been already reformed under the Protestant Reformation, namely restoring Catholicism as the official religion of England. So she saw Latimer as a threat, had him and another guy named Nicholas Ridley burned at the stake, and that's where the famous quote comes from, where when they were being burned, Latimer looked over to Ridley and he said, essentially, "Take heart. This day we shall light such a flame or a candle in England, by God's grace, as I trust shall never be put out in all of England." So he gave this quote essentially saying that although he would die, although Ridley would die, the gospel that they preach would never die. I think that's very inspirational for Christians today, and it gives us a call towards perseverance in the faith, that although we come through trials and tests, we let those create steadfastness in us, as James 1 says. And we look to Ridley and other heroes in the faith as examples of how we can have perseverance and endurance in our Christian walk. So I hope you are encouraged by that today. Hugh Latimer, October 16th, 1555.